Family and friends, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I did one. I figured I better jump out there. Reason it's been a little while, we're kind of just treading water right now. What's going on is in a couple weeks my daughter's coming and she's going to be taking a lot of furniture, bedroom sets, stuff like that to her place. What is interesting is a little bit of the American mindset, which I got to break, a little bit of it. Because America teaches you to consume, buy more stuff. The winner is whoever has the most stuff at the end of the day. Like you have a car, but you want to have a better car, more expensive car, when you really don't need that. You end up chasing, you're just following debt. You just get in debt up to your eyeballs. Because you got to have that television set that's got to be a bigger screen. They need 2 TVs, they need 3 TVs. Then you need that better cell phone when you really didn't need it. You know, once a year I got to get the new cell phone. And now their cell phones cost like $1,000 for some of them. You fold them in half. You don't need that. You really don't. So it's good. I got lucky that my wife, she's not one of those, I'm not putting down anybody, but she never has to have 100 pairs of shoes or be on top of it like that. So I'm quite lucky with that. So we've never been the kind of people that fall easily in debt. What we did right was when we downsized from Fort Worth to our current home, we did go small and we paid off everything. So our debt ratio is 0, really. My biggest debt right now is paying for medical insurance. I'm not old enough yet, I'm only 60, to get Medicare. So right now our biggest bill is medical, which is still pretty high. I did a couple times back, I did a video just on the money we're spending. And with cars paid off, house paid off, we were still paying $1,100 a month. And that was not counting HOAs, not counting health insurance, not counting food. So it's amazing that you're just bleeding money here, okay? So now we've got to change that mindset. Instead of how many things we can have, what we can experience. It's been a long time since I've been in Europe. I'm looking forward to going back. Now we're choosing Albania. You may or may not. I love the fact that we chose that. Like I said, it's all going to be about experiences now. Also, if I see something really good on YouTube, then I'm going to tell it to you. I'm not in competition with anybody. But if I see another channel that's doing something right, I'm going to bring it to you. A guy, he's got a great channel, Undiscovered Albania, by a guy named Vlad. And what I like about him, instead of just showing the camera and look at his beautiful castle, and we're going to do that, but there's other things in it. Like, he does videos on how to pay your utilities. You got to go to particular stores. If the store has this sign, this is where you can pay your utility bills, which I think is fantastic. He also showed how he gets his, how he chose his dentist. Things like that. Those little nuggets are gold, and he's really good at that. I love his the topics that he talks about. Even apartment searches. He's very good at, okay, you got to watch out for mold and stuff like that, and he'll show you how to do that. So if I see a channel that someone's doing something right, I'll let you know about it. Okay, I'm not in competition with no one. There are a ton of great channels. There's some that aren't. Okay, I'm not putting anyone down. So if I miss a channel, you go, hey, what about this guy? I don't see everything. Okay. Now, what's good is, let's say you look at Vlad's channel, and you're not going to Albania. Still study it. What I want you to do is you got to start reaching out there. If you're going to Bahamas, Southeast Asia, whatever, and you got to start, try to make friends. Try to stick your nose in there. Get to know people. Okay. Make friends. It's really crucial. He even did a video on what he thinks is his way of shipping goods from his country over to Albania. Now, I think he liked DHL, and he even says he's biased to it, but he's never had a problem with it, so I very much appreciate that. Help you with apartment search. Now, also for us, the cruise that we're taking, what it is, we looked at different ways how we're going to get to Albania. And as you know from earlier videos that I did, we decided on a transatlantic cruise. It's also a resettlement of the fleet is what they're doing. And they do that basically it's twice a year, spring and fall. They're chasing the warm weather. That's why they're moving their ships into that area. So April 7th, we are taking a cruise that goes to Gibraltar, and then it goes on to Spain, and then finally to a port city right next to Rome, and we're spending 3 nights in Rome. I've reserved a hotel room, Radisson's Blue, in Rome. What's good is they're supposed to pick me up at the cruise dock in a shuttle service and take me directly to the hotel. And then from there, each day they have a shuttle service to the famous Spanish Steps in Rome. So it'd be wonderful. The thing I want to talk to you about, now don't laugh, okay? This back scratcher, let's pretend this is your ship that we're going to be on. It's a 12-day cruise. So the odds are 1 or 2 days, the weather might not be that great. So if this is your cruise ship, and you're rocking, who gets the most rocks? Where's the most unstable part of the ship? Where are you going to get the most seasick? Bow in the stern. So what we did was I requested a cabin right in the middle of the ship. Okay, it'll keep the rocking down to a minimum. Plus the big ships really don't rock like they used to. Very good. But just in case, I've never had seasickness. April's battled motion sickness before, but not too much. But we're going to bring Dramamine and patches and other things. But what's good is you can request a room. Now sometimes they'll charge you more for that. If you don't, the computer's going to kick out what room you got. We also decided to go for an inside stateroom, which is the cheapest. Yeah, because the truth is, you're really not in your room that much. You know, to fool around and to go to sleep. That's it. So we just chose a stateroom. The thing with the staterooms is they're pitch black. I mean, once you close the door, there's no light whatsoever. So April did order some nighttime lights that you can plug into the sockets. You know, so if I get up, I don't kill myself trying to make it to the bathroom. Be in the center of the ship. This is where we're at right now. After my daughter comes and gets her stuff, or the stuff from us that she's going to have, then we're just a massive this exodus of our goods, and sometimes that can be a little difficult. Like my wife's art collection, the picture she's got behind us is one of it. But my daughter's going to be taking that. She's happy about that. But then you look around at some of the stuff, like, gosh, it took us forever to save up to buy this, to buy that. Oh, I used to play video games with my son using that, or on this piece of furniture. So those are the little heart tugs that come in there, but it's necessary. Also, where we're going in Albania, very walkable cities. This is main cities. I'm not talking about the rural areas. And that's important. Walking is going to be essential for us. So we're not going to have the car payments. In other words, it's not going to be about stuff. Our cost of living is going to be really good. If I stayed in America, can we make it? Yeah, I would have went back to work though, for now, until we got to Social Security. And if we stayed, we really not going to do anything. We wouldn't be able to afford it. Just the inflation costs right now are just gobbling people up. And even if they say, oh, the inflation rate's starting to come down, well, the prices aren't coming down. So that's where we're at right now. So just real quick, just wanted to touch base. Also wanted to tell you about that other site, really good, Undiscovered Albania with Vlad. Really good channel, very informative, gives you really the nuts and bolts of things that you'll need when you get over there. And like I said, if you're looking at somewhere else, Cambodia, Malaysia, Singapore, wherever you're looking, Facebook groups, Google it, YouTube it, try to dig, try to make friends, get your information, okay? You guys are going to be okay. All right, be careful out there. Remember, I love you guys. All right, bye-bye.